Subscribe to our channel, and hit the bell icon, to never miss a video from us.
Hello and welcome to the Expert Interview Series, and today we are thrilled to have with us CA Preeti Agarwal, the dynamic co-founder of Money Minds, a comprehensive platform dedicated to simplifying finance, investment and the stock market. With a strong foundation and extensive experience, Preeti brings a wealth of knowledge and expertise to the table. Money Minds aim to provide high-quality education on investment and wealth building in the simplest way possible. Welcome to the Expert Interview Series, Preeti, and hope our viewers get to learn from your experiences.
Thank you so much for the lovely introduction and your kind words, Pooja. I'm so excited for this conversation and just excited to be here on your Expert Interview Series.
Thank you so much. So we begin with the first question. Can you tell us more about your journey and what inspired you to co-found Money Minds?
So Pooja, we saw that there is a significant gap in the market as regards to the money that we see between the males and the females. We see that the females don't generally manage their own money. They either hand over their money to their husbands or maybe to their father or to their brother. They don't manage their own money by themselves.
Right.
So that was one big thing that we realized is a problem. So we started off with this Money Minds just to make the females more aware how to manage their own finances and how to invest into the stock market. And eventually we realized that this gap is not just between the women and the men. Even there are many men also who are not able to invest properly, or maybe they don't have sufficient knowledge about the market. So that was one big reason of starting off with this Money Minds.
So I think it's a great initiative to educate people on investment, how to invest their money in the stock market, because people are generally very cautious when they're investing.
Yes. That is for sure. But it is not like that you be conscious and you don't take the very first initiative to invest. So that is very much needed, that you learn how to invest and then you put a step forward to invest by yourself.
So what challenges did you face in transitioning to an entrepreneur, and how did you overcome them?
So there was one big challenge of looking at things from the audience's perspective. We generally believe in bringing down things in a very, very simple perspective. Finance in itself is very boring and complicated. You'll agree to that for sure. So we wanted to put down things so simply and break down investments and things like that, so that even a 10, 12-year-old could easily understand what we are trying to bring out in front of the world. So to bring out things in a simpler manner was one major task, which I believe we could overcome with time.
The next question, as you said, that of course Money Minds focuses on simplifying the concept so that a 10-year-old can also understand. What are the general misconceptions people have about personal finances and investments?
If you see, people seem to know about this term power of compounding, but many doesn't. Actually, they don't know what term tries to convey. Let's suppose Mukesh Ambani becomes very kind to you and he offers to give you two options. Like, he'll give you 5 crores today instantly, and the second one, that he'll give you 1 rupee today, and then he'll keep doubling the amount every next day, and he'll do that for 30 days, let's say. So which one will you choose? Will you choose 5 crores instantly, or will you choose 1 rupee today and which will keep doubling every day? If you say that you'll take 5 crores ki main to bhai 5 crore le lungi, then my friend, you have made an instant loss of 48.5 crores.
Right.
That is because if you had chosen 1 rupee, then by the 30th day, it would have compounded to more than 53 crores. That is the power of compounding. But people seem to know that when they see it with figures, then they get to know what it exactly is. And the second very important thing is that people keep their money in the savings account. So you must have heard this, that the richest man have the minimum balance in their savings account. Because if you are keeping your money in the savings account, then you are not increasing your money. Definitely it's going to beat inflation in the time to come, and it is going to make its value go downwards. So keeping money in the bank account is one thing that people need to get rid of, and to invest more and more money into the markets. That is very much needed. And then again, one thing that people are not aware about is that they when they choose one stock, they don't really know which is stock to invest in. By saying this, I mean that when they choose a stock, they go for a stock that has maximum volume, like where people are heading most. Like if they get a tip from the market and they go rush and pick that stock.
Correct.
But that is not the way. That is really not the way. You need to go through the fundamentals. You need to read the balance sheets and know the company well, then only invest. That is also very much needed.
So that means a thorough knowledge is required to make a final investment and choice.
Because you need to go through the fundamentals well and understand what the company is actually doing, and then only invest, which is required.
So since you say that, of course, investment is important, keeping your money in the savings account is not going to help you in future period of time. So what are the basic strategies for beginners who want to start investing in stock market?
So I'll say that when you are investing your money, look at it as if you're setting up a business of yourself. When you set up a business, you give it sufficient time to grow, right? You don't expect that to watch it every day whether my business has grown or not. You give it at least 1 year, 1.5 year of time to grow, and then only expect some returns from your business. Why not do it with the stock markets? When you are investing into a stock, look at it as if you have invested in that company, or you have set up a business of your own. Give it a sufficient period of time. Have some patience, because there's one very famous quote from the Warren Buffett also, you must have heard. Stock market is the machine for transferring money from the impatient to the patient, which is so true. Because if you don't keep this mindset, then it is very difficult to survive in the stock market.
And very often we see that people who are investing or they are beginners, they're very impatient. They want to make quick money. They don't have that kind
Yeah.
of patience. So I think this is a brilliant advice to people who have started or they're potentially investing in the market.
Yes, and another thing is when you're picking up stocks for yourself, look at the daily items that you use for your household, like the toothpaste or maybe the refined oil that you use in your kitchen. So these are the companies that are never going to shut down for sure. So the large cap companies are the ones that you can definitely go for in the very beginning, that you are starting off with investing.
Now, given that there are so many ups and downs in the stock market, even today the market has dropped by 2.5%. You will have to keep a lot of track on the market in itself. So, how do you stay updated with the latest trends and changes in the finance and the investment sectors?
I watch a lot of news channels, and I subscribe to a lot of newsletters as well. And I'm very much on these economic times and books, of course, because books are my go-to places for these things. Because when you read a book about investing or so, then you get to know a 30 years or maybe a 40 years experience of a man compiled in a page of 300 words. So just investing 300 rupees for 300 pages for a 30 years experience of a person is, I think, worth investing. So once you read it, you get to learn a lot of things about investing.
So, it's more about investing in yourself, learning more, and keeping yourself updated with the latest news and updates.
Yes, there are a lot of stuffs available online also. So if you're not very much in watching these news channels and all, then you can definitely read stuff online. So you can always stay updated.
We move to the last and the most important question that everyone listening to us would be seeking for. So, what is your advice that you want to give to young professionals who are looking to manage their finances better and start investing?
So I'll suggest that go for building a wealth rather than chasing quick money. Because when you are building a wealth, you will give it sufficient time. So that is one I'll definitely suggest. Never go for trading or maybe swing trading, because I don't personally advise people to go for swing trading. I advise people that if you're looking forward to make good amount of money in the long run, go for investing, because that's the only way you will be able to make good money. And the second one is, don't run after tips, because tips don't work. If you don't read the fundamentals, and if you don't look at the company as if it's your own business and what it is actually doing, who is the person who is heading that company, and what are the potentials, and what are the companies coming out with in the next maybe 2 to 5 years, then you won't be able to make the correct investment. So reading the fundamentals is so much needed. And third thing is, you can never learn swimming without getting into the swimming pool, of course. So you need to start investing if you are actually looking forward to make your career in stock market.
So you need to dip your toe in the water to understand whether the water is cold or hot.
Yes, you need to actually start investing, then start analyzing the charts and the fundamentals. Eventually, you'll get to understand things, how they actually work. So that's how it works. Because initially, I was also not very much comfortable with the charts and the fundamentals. It used to look like a rocket science, but it's not that I'm a chartered accountant and saying this that it's easy. But yeah, I have seen people who are not professionals, they're making good money out of stock market. So once you given your time and your effort and your energy in the right direction, definitely there's a huge potential in the stock market.
Thank you very much, and it was wonderful to have you.
I really hope it does help your audience, Pooja. Thank you so much.
Subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon to never miss a video from us.